Right, so what we're up to now is just a summary of what I've gotten prepared. We upgraded the two iron nodes that were here, the two normals, put the Mark II miners on them. We've got the 270 belts. We've got one of them's maxed out to do plate and one of them's maxed out to do rods. We have, and they're all walled in as well. We then have a building here that's full of assemblers doing different production lines. So we'll have a quick show of what I'm doing there. Let's go down here. So we have, on this floor, we have our 3 lots of rotors and 3 lots of stators that are being made. These two and those two are going above me to this machine to make motors. The other one is just going outside to a storage container. So we've got spare storage of rotors and stators. Oops, falling off the edge there. We need to, oh, you can actually fall through those, by the way. It's really useful walkways. So in here is our motors. We've got 10 and 10 per minute from downstairs, and our motors are just clocking away. We've nearly filled a box up today in the time period that I set that up. So there's only one in here. We could expand that down some more if we actually made more downstairs. The next floor up, we have this is reinforced plate, quite a tight build. 6 reinforced plate machines. You have the 9 screw machines. They're merged together to give you the 120 screws per minute to share between each machine, and then they come through the gap in the middle, and then the actual iron plate comes down the middle here, and it actually does the same type of split there. And then the reinforced plate joins here and merges back along this path. Oh, it looks like, while I'm telling you this, we have just identified a complete that was not sending anything through, so it's good to do a little tour sometimes to identify issues. So that will increase production. Then the next floor up, we have the modular frames being made. We've got 6 machines with modular frames. These were obviously a bit starved. Now that we can see why, we weren't getting the full throughput we needed. And so that basically we've got the rods from down below come up through the wall here, and they get fed through in the middle and split out. And the reinforced plate comes from over there and around and back through, and that will feed in. And these are then the mergers coming this way across the top here, and they are collected over here in a box for later for whatever we need. So that will increase significantly soon. That is about it. We actually have, I've also over at our manual automation, in the meantime, one of the first things when we had the stators built, we had enough, I went and put them over in set up the automation for the last part for the next space elevator package. So the space elevator is ready to send off to tier 5-6. But before I did that, I wanted to make sure we had all the production lines being made, so we're not spending time making those things when we go to tiers 5 and 6. We've got obviously our steel continues to run. If we have a look here, we've got our factory here that does this. We've got the steel beams, pipes, there's some concrete at the top, and encased industrial beams. If you have a look at the I was going to say that's how you fall off, but here's another example of the Blade Runners. If you have your Blade Runners on and you're full health, you will survive silly falls. But that's about it. We will chat soon, and we'll go on to the next level of what we plan to do.